Welcome. It's Ya. Bois. Goldie. Smell good. If you enjoy smelling nothing short of fantastic, you're in the right place to be. The dupes have taken over, guys. The clones have taken over. The inspirations have taken over. And I want to share what I think are my top 10 winter dupes, man. These are outstanding. First, I'm going to show you my two honorable mentions right here. First one, you can find these at your local rack stores. Oksana Patchouli by Amaran. Now this right here is a dupe of Carolina Herrera Nightfall Patchouli. Now myself, I haven't smelled that fragrance, but if this is what it smells like, that's one heck of a fragrance from Carolina Herrera. Patchouli, man. A smooth patchouli, man. For you patchouli lovers of the world, I think you will like this one, man. I haven't seen it in the rack stores lately. It may pop back up. Man, I almost want to spread in the air, but I have several fragrances I want to share with you. I want to put everything in the air, but patchouli, a smooth patchouli with some spice. Done very well, man. They did a great job with this dupe and a fantastic price, y'all. Y'all see that? Man, they're giving these fragrances away. Now here's one I would say more of an inspiration. It's not really a dupe to me. It didn't get close, but I would say it's an inspiration, okay? Masan AlhamBRA, the Trail. And this right here is a dupe. Inspiration, really. I'm not going to really say dupe because, again, it wasn't that close to me. Of Gucci, Midnight Stroll, okay? So this is a smoke campfire, man. This smell like cade oil. You know, lamp oil. If you're into lamp oil and everybody's into what they're into, nobody's right or wrong. But I'm telling you, get your lamp oil on with this fragrance. Just smoky, man. Smoky with some ambery sweetness, but just more smoky, campfire, cade, like that. Now the Midnight Stroll, I got my nose on the Gucci Midnight Stroll in Saks. That bad boy is smooth, okay? But the bad boy is also $390 last time I checked it. That was a couple of years ago. I can only imagine what the price is now. But if you want something that's inspired by that fragrance, you may want to try this one out. Great performance. I know a lot of you guys are into performance, so great performer, okay? All right, with the list. This one right here, man, it had to sit for about a year, man. It just wasn't together. When I first got it, the notes were kind of just all over the place, man. It wasn't synchronized, but it's synchronized now. Risasi Da Reach. And this is a dupe of Valentino V, which is a discontinued fragrance from the 90s. And what I can tell you with this one, sweet, man. Sweet with some spices and wood. When I first got it, it was like the spices and the sweetness they just weren't there, but it's all streamlined now. Great performance on this one, man. I low-key started falling in love with this fragrance, man, after it sat for a while. But sweet, spicy, and woody on me. Fantastic for the cold weather, especially for their price and good quality too. I love their juice color. That's my favorite color, purple. All right. Next, we have Central Obsessions did their doggone thing. And should I put my other? I can get to it. I can get to it. I'm going to discuss it. Let me throw it in. Let me throw it in. Central Obsessions, Passion and Desire. And this is a dupe of Inicio's Absolute Aphrodisiac, okay? Pretty much self-explanatory. Woody, sweet to me. The only difference is I did get my nose on the OG. It's just was more vanilla dominant, where the vanilla in this one is toned back. But you're gonna get a sweet, woody, attractive, subtly, wildly romantic, you know. This is Mr. Put Your Date Up, okay? This guy pulls off with your woman in broad daylight. One hand on the wheel and the other on that thigh. That's that guy right there, man. But I think it's great for the winter time. Next, here's another one that had to macerate all the way, but when it macerated, it was over, guys. Alexandria, we have Mr. Seage, which is a dupe of Joe Malone, Myrrh and Tonka Almond. And I'm so glad, it's ready. Fragrance of the day, Mr. Seage. Guys, I would get it, man. You may not have to wait that long. The myrrh my bottle was very myrrh heavy when I first got it. But the myrrh has settled down with the almond and the tonka bean all in one row, nothing on top of each other. Shout out to Alexandria, man. Man, this is an awesome fragrance, guys. You need this one. Great performance, gonna last you all day. Really good, man. Look at that juice color, man. When that juice color is present, it's also a good time. Now this one is a dupe of a discontinued fragrance. So there's dupes, they kind of go on another level because they're duping a fragrance that's just pretty much gone. You can get them, but you may have to pay some ridiculous prices, man. Fragrance World, Starman Nebula. And this is a dupe of Thierry Mugler, pure malt, whiskey. Whiskey, woody, berries. But what I can tell you, to me, all I get is sweetness and woods on my skin and on my body. Sweet and woody at the same time. This is Mr. Handsome, Mr. Sexy, all in one. I almost want to wear everything today, man. Great quality, good. All of these get good performance. One thing about the wintertime fragrances, because they're more base note heavy and thicker, all of them are gonna perform. So you don't even have to ask about performance. All these perform. But I really like this one. I think I paid like $25, $30. Starman Nebula, sweet and woody, okay? All right, here we go. Next. Fragrance World, let's keep it going. Barracat Amber Eve, which is a dupe of MFK Grand Soir. It is close, guys. It really is. It's close, man. Now, one thing about this one, and it may have just been my batch, don't overspray this because it can go harsh if you overspray it. You know, just a few sprays. Test it out, everybody's body chemistry and skin chemistry. I almost want to wear this today. This is beautiful, man, for $25. This is Mr. Handsome. You knew, like, dang, this guy got all these different archetypes. And I have different archetypes on my channel. You know, we have pretty boy, player, handsome, gentleman, mom. There go that man. Mr. Sexy, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Je ne sais quoi, Mr. Clean Guy, aesthetic, and several more. But those are the general ones I do discuss. You may fall into one or all. Hey, only you can know that. Now, next. I got my nose on this fragrance, the OG, in Saks, and lost it. But I wasn't willing to give them $350. So I said, what's up, Masan AlhamBRA? Show your boys some love, and they did. Toac, which is a dupe of Dior Tobacco Lord, which comes from their private line, AKA the expensive line, okay? It's good, man. Sweet, a little syrupy, sweet tobacco, but the tobacco, it doesn't smell like a ashtray or doesn't smell like a tobacco field. It's a very smooth tobacco. You know, you may not even really pick it up, man, because it's got some peach in there, plum, smoke. It's awesome, man. I really enjoy it. Yeah, man, this would be nice. I do style the fragrances as well. This would be nice with a cable knit sweater, some dark wash jeans, and some Chelsea boots. You're going to be that guy with this fragrance. Sweet, tobacco, plum, peach. Awesome fragrance, man. Really enjoy it. Good job, Masan AlhamBRA. And since we're on Masan AlhamBRA, I'm going to keep the Masan AlhamBRA going. My player partner, Glacier Le Noir. And this is a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Parfum Thick. Player, super player, man. And player is not about having a rotation of women. That's more playboy. I have that archetype as well, playboy. You know, playboy, he has a rotation, you know, before his feet touch the ground, he got the chicks on his mind. Player is more of an energy, a vibe, how you carry yourself, you know what I mean? That's this guy. Vanilla, man, vanilla, lavender, I believe cardamom's in there. Very nice. very smooth. Little gentleman in there too, man, because he don't be tripping, man. Just mild mannered, attractive, sexy. This guy's tough, man. This guy's really tough, but I really like it, man. More of a sweet fragrance than anything. Little, I think Iris is in there. Has a powdery little nuance to it. Awesome fragrance. Oh boy, you want compliments? Of course, they're not a guarantee, but if you're in the market for some compliments, you may want to go with Alexandra Nostalgia. This is my second bottle, and this is a dupe of MFK Oud Satin Mousse. I recommend you get your nose on Oud Satin Mousse for yourself. The dry down is just masterfully done, that fragrance right there. But when I wear this one, the ladies say the goldies smell like a snack. Chicks dig the rose oud vanilla thing going on. Man, I think some Benzoin is in here. Pretty boy. This is a pretty boy fragrance, so if you're a unisex ladies, baby, you already know you can wear it. This is a unisex fragrance, and a lot of these are. But this is a pretty boy, so if you're a Grizzly Adams, hairy back, take a bath, once a month type dude, this is not for you. This guy, clean nails, his beard is tight, his grooming is tight, his hygiene is tight, his clothes are tailored. He gives a damn about his appearance, go figure. But listen, this is good, man. I think you need it. And it took me some time to come around to rose. It really did. It took me about 4 or 5 years. I'll tell a story really quickly. This is going, look, everything's going on the list right now. This can go on the list as well. ARA Club, the new intense woman. This is on the list, right? Let me just keep it going. I'm glad I moved my fragrances right here. Guys, if you want something that's inspired by Tom Ford, Noir de Noir, but you don't want to pay the $400, $500, $900, you can get this one right here, guys, and be somewhat in the ballpark. Close enough is good enough. Rose over chocolate. I wore this recently. Now this is going to be more dressed up. Unisex, ladies, baby, wear this one. Grown folk gourmand is what I call it. Grown folk, 30 and up, gourmand style with the rose over the chocolate and vanilla, to me. But it's more situational. That's probably why I didn't put it on this list. It's not going to be for everybody. More dressed up like what I have on right now, but at least like you don't have to wear a suit, but like a button up and some slacks and some monk straps or some lace-up shoes, I think will be really good with that fragrance, okay? Before I forget, let me go back over here to Central Obsession, New York Woods, and this is a dupe of Bond 9, New York Oud, Rose, guys. And last time I wore it, it was a jammy rose. I finally get to say that, jammy rose. This is a jammy rose, man. This is a sweet rose fragrance, vetiver. God, dog it. This fragrance has a lot of volume and a lot of texture, a lot of vibration. So when you're wearing this, you're gonna know it's gonna be on you. It's gonna wear good. Okay, man. Good job, Central Obsessions. Fantastic job. Okay. Now a rack store find. I've only seen 2 or 3 times. When I saw it, I had to grab it, man. Emperor, Privé, on times. Frag heads, you got an idea what they're duping. You can tell by the bar. Dior, Homme, Intense, DHI, which is a coveted fragrance in the community. Powder, man, powder, powder, powder. I like a good powder that's just clean to me. I like a good powdery scent. So this is a good powdery scent for the winter time, man. Put together as well, but you don't have to wear it with a suit. You could wear it with like a polo, man, and a nice little whatever style jacket that you like to wear, and some jeans. You don't necessarily have to dress it up, but powdery more than anything, man. I enjoy it, man. Oh yes, powdery sweet, powdery sweet. Last but most certainly not least, we have Masan AlhamBRA. That LATTAFA and Masan AlhamBRA, they are really taking over to me, man. Okay, so right here we have Hercules. Okay, and this right here is a dupe inspiration, and it is very close to Parfum de Marly. Hear it. I had a sample of that fragrance. They are very close, man. Shall I say this one actually gets even a little greater performance than that one. That one sits more close to skin, but it's really good, you know. But I could understand at that price point, guys, when it comes, let me finish. I'm gonna break this down, but basically you're gonna get a pipe tobacco with a vanilla, beautiful dry down. If you like a pipe tobacco vanilla fragrance, I think you'll like it. I almost want to wear this today. This would be nice with a nice sweater, man, and a scarf, and some jeans and your favorite shoes. That'll be really nice with this. Unisex as well. With that, for what I was saying about the hair, I could understand, you know, at that price point paying, you know, $300, $400 for a fragrance. Of course, if I pay that much for a fragrance, I do want performance because I see what people are saying about the hair. So you can grab that one and get slightly better performance. In my opinion, the performance conversation in me is really more for those that pay $100 and up, you know, because I can understand at their price point. I do want it to last more than 3 hours for me, in my opinion. But all these perform, all these are good. Man, they're really good. I highly recommend all these, you know. Well, listen, man, of course, share your dupes. I want to show you a quick little candle I burned that I won't be repurchasing, in my opinion. Yankee, man, Yankee Lavender. I like to burn the lavender fragrances in the bedroom because that's more relaxing, you know, chilling, calming. But the bad boy, I don't know why I did that because it's smoked out. Like I can smell it now because it's gone. But basically, it's just very light, you know. It wasn't strong at all, man. I could barely smell it, man. It was a single wick, but I had it in a closed space, you know, in my bathroom. It's not like I had it in my living room and it's trying to push through kitchen and all that. It wasn't, you know, so. My new candles, I wish I could get to it. I have one of them over there, Bath and Body Works, and those are the new candles that I'm going with. A nice room spray that I recommend is Sensual Amber. The Goldie's always giving some extra value on this channel. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.